Empire FM Sunny 22 minutes after 2 live on Ekosiisen. It's nice to say at 6:30 p.m. na dwumadi no eba wie and in some go up no so na edos him say mo nyina mo twen ya affiliate radio stations ma yem fast da ema won over 15 of them across the length and breadth of the country inti mo amunim tamale no udu tamale a ye wo ABC radio e wo tamale ukosalaga ye wo Can FM obasunyane Storm FM Oko Wenchi yewo Ewiase FM ena Royal FM Japekrom yewo Enidaso FM Oba Brekum Agro FM Uchemba Ashanti region Ofinso yewo Time FM Akomadan yewo Cruise FM Oba Asante Achemagogo yewo Adansie FM Sanso ena Oko Boase PZ Radio Oba Koforidia, Afima Radio, Ewo Koforidia, Efa Njumedie Live, Oko Jokwa, Bankam Radio, Sekendi Takaria Seda FM, Oko BBN Ochami FM, and the stations are holding a fire in no. Ekosiisen Sunny, tell a friend to tune in to 94.7. This is Ghana's biggest and the most authoritative political, social, current affairs talk show. Ministerial say bonsu from obi. O man hene kwabena Asante atena se enche mo beten nka e wo M'Ahiasem segment ye eso. And let me remind you say sounds of our time are the brem no Agbeve Herbal Center eso na sen de brem amponsa ifa pharmaceuticals and a momo milk Yet the M'Ahiasem segment so EcoBank Ghana, the Pan-African Bank, Sasem Pharmaceuticals, Awake Purified Drinking Water, your Rockstars Roofing Systems, 21st Century Clinic, the Sciatica Expert, and Ostec Properties, in Sasira. Your one-on-one interview, I bet you would media so. And after all other interviews, I bet heavy insecticide spray and coil, and Napa Foods. Or se or ye en pa no so cool. Hepa Plus mixture, Emma Pomade Ampa, and a Consolidated Bank of Ghana. CBG, we stand with you. CBG, no, CBG too much. Consolidated Bank of Ghana. Sure, me bank, I don't know. Consolidated Bank of Ghana. We stand with you. Yeah, discussion segment and so and the Franco Trading Enterprise, Ebuaying, TCL the Creative Life, Dependable Herbal, Omori Adom Malakio, Aba, and a Global Lighting Center Limited in Kania Papafie. We're on Facebook, so you can join us and watch our live stream. We're on Twitter, we're on Instagram, we're on YouTube, Asempa Plus, your channel on YouTube, and Facebook, and so Asempa 94.7 FM. That's our name, our page on Facebook. Into Okoha, Ubetimi Ede, Wadrin Cheguhama while you watch our live stream. My man here at Nase, Memana Kwaba Nafiashe, Ede, young commono, Ashes, and then Sembebrina, Ewo, Enra, made the breaking story, Ebremo, Ewo Jumedi, NDC, the letter by expelling Aloteje Corps from the party. And you remember about no paying, you who said, are too bigger so party no at the letter about suspending him into only suspension and Aloteje Corps expulsion from the party. We'll get into those details some more. Also say Ochina, the finance minister of the Republic, and the only a finance minister designate Munim say vetting a course for substantive ministers you to share that because none of share that emfano Ochina ne vetting no baso in Parliament House. Ochina, yes, Ochina na ne vetting no baso. Akwa ba net saying
Ochina na baso.
Ochina.
So no if you want me to laba or cop exactly. No what no.
No, from the information I have, no, he's recovering.
How recover compared to Parliament?
I said, Omatun's our friend was so.
No, Obi, our health continues to be a priority. We need the doctors in our culture because this is where a place we are going to sit for almost like 6-7 hours, some way, somehow, like a torture house. You know, so recover fully, so recover,
yeah.
And if there's any suggestion, I will suggest to the appointment committee, and say, Omundi can cross check anyway. So I recover fully, because there's a lot that needs to be talked and asked.
Yeah.
The end to me is on recover in as much as we are eager all ears. Yentimima sebi wa umbrasemi. Obi a on tiapo. And that 6 hours. Sometimes becomes very irrelevant. You know, and we need to check.
I would suggest because free.
Yeah, about straight booms are there. The doctors are coming.
Because now you go through all the other ministers any time I would deal before the committee.
This is a crucial ministry.
Yeah, very crucial. Very crucial. We should be to say a lawyer Godfrey Dame.
Yeah.
Or the 6 hours 6 minutes.
You know.
6 hours 6 minutes before the committee. We should be to say Kandapa or the 4 hours 25 minutes. Obi to say Ukrom ni Kwekwajaman men will be 4 hours 40 minutes. Obi a one chakra or say chairman sabus only the 55 minutes. And what I will suggest or man and say humbly because of the health nintino and he also say was say yatutuna no ebusan in same
very important.
Say ebeya one either say parliament beka say okay ye amount 3 hours within that 3 hours no we are asking all the very important relevant questions.
Because only
front load the important
the interest is the NTIC castle ebusi ayagina akosoro very
important
PDS ultimate
very important
ultimate yani for Japan ultimate yani for banking
sector cleanup
yes ultimate so I will also probably add up to what you have said say if indeed China because I'm not okay with China the politicians they don't give us the clear picture. Yeah. So what I say, and I know what on. What recover the Benjamin say waba. But the little knowledge I make one say such an exercise, we will go through. Normal exercise. We will do Zoom. Also, preparation you have. So, intimacy. So, my appointment committee paying for now area. The young for Oseusu. Area how they do so. They should be sure that Papano can stand the rigor of the question. Exactly. Now, the children. Yes, answer. At least an agreement to do. It's like 3 hours a crown. You could break. Now, because only Pano they no pay the the last conversation was that I fain all recover. So at the make them feel man pay. I'm will be that authority. Oba managing ho kakra shansana ebia obetwe but said the osika no ehun hia say opportunity sana mo and I'll urge members of parliament on that committee sometimes some of their questions are just quite unnecessary to be fair
of course
right as we honoma na go school na go jina na usia ana fa na ura na with all respect to them but something and now in one hospital or Ghana and say these are questions that I don't think that we need the interest of Ghanaians is a care many
yes
PDS, bank for all these are matters that we need to
very
and we need to get somebody who is ready and fit and until the makers so no kasa so agia to so obetimi agina ekona no china dia they must say beyond 3 hours there should be a break we should care for them yempo certain people in certain positions no and responsibility Otiano because obi na me so ohun ya mesre ejina wo no be adu free bench house obi obi so atiase nti such a useful and important person no ki ebe tutuna no ayare ebe fa no mu no ene kwa ma no ya wa free no wa just 2-3 days no I'm doubting how fit or yes or better for best 6 hours
for that long.
And they should revise their 6 hours, 5 hours no it's just not we
have agreed sir and let's face it
not
in 3 hours the finance minister can be vetted in 3 hours on the very critical issues because the point they say the very critical issues are Ghana and Ibia or finance minister we know them why has our debt stock ballooned to that level?
Those are the questions.
What do we have to show for that? Onye no Ejapa, what happened? The financial aspect, ebimu legal, and I suppose your friend is a Godfrey Dameba and dealt with them. In the finance aspect, the proprietary of that whole arrangement, Omra, Nomra Meye, no Emfa MIA. The issues with PDS, very, very important. And was said M'Ahiasem, banking sector cleanup. People feel there is that strong perception, say, and follow due process. There were some underhand ways.
Personal interest out of,
you should respond to
out of jealousy and envy. These questions,
you should respond. Now, this thing about now, usku now those questions are not necessary. Let's front load the important questions. No, in the first 3 hours, deal with them, and let's move on. See if he said, "Or you're fit for purpose to be finance minister." We approve. On your fit, we go through due process and find a new person. Now, and doing all this knowing, say, Nipano health status, no shada anye, and 100%, sir. And let's see how it can be well.
Obi, young way quickly. Now, if you say, "Oh, Komobi person," I'm not here to talk about. Now, Mr. Mitchell, works at housing minister, Yamana Kwaba.
Asenso.
Don't you careful with the assurances he has begun giving in relation to, or the or young fan where they say June 3rd be anywhere. EBC won't cry be me panicho or buy no on fan and sankashi. He should continue to pray that he soon shall say to talk. The annual ritual, I'm expecting it. The members EBC say
I saw a story say dredge masters.
Why masters? Now the minister was there. That the work done is so assuring that he is foreseeing, said June, there is not going to be any repetition of June 10. That's the paper.
Well, this year, met you for instance.
But I'm saying, say, well, look at them in person, they know for this animal. Because, nine will do a quiet planning too. There's an actual annual ritual they celebrate here over time. You cannot use 1 month to change the dynamics. And we are fed up with West. What I say, and these big promises. You know, be kukuno. You embrace it up yourself. You shoot any abide responsibility are always lacking, no. And then you do something because you show muna. That's a talk a crabby. I got them, you know. Rubber black, you show rubber sachet ne bruni, quadunia and carne. No masan your man the free Michael go down. Our attitude is one. Nipa says so many you so many 2, and then almost. I says almost share nipa NC stores any are dying with water waste acquire 3. These major 3 factors, no, you cannot come and just talk to it. To say Christ our bow is soon tidy, not tidy. Into a bar aquaba. He should refrain from making statements that we actually know. Now be who say the problem and Kasa Abren administration. Fine young gentleman is been given the opportunity. If there's any prayer he needs to pray, he will surely be talk, but tono. Onyame hu ye mobo say ya etin kra anum se ni baby dano sen so na eton enko fa nyoma ensem fata because we are going to celebrate it. Nadmu papa we nana ajman pempe nadmu obeshani quality boot fisheries mami obeshani boot health minister obeshani boot. The usual conversation, oh, we are sorry, we have to be with the family, we're the town country for Obeshombu. You have a friend among Kote. It's the usual thing for the past 10 years. So we should stay away from those areas. Now, and reflect say Oba and one Kasepi. Name me Juma because uti attachia. And you man go hono. And you man udogana. Ese dogana. Obi. Ebeye de say. Agroba do. Udogana say. Ba udogana you know. And then so I just udogana in Nairobi. And then so most of these ministers should refrain from talking. When we see there's a change, we'll see it.
Yeah.
We'll see it. Yeah. So Kasapino and Toponko. Yes, let us continue to celebrate our ritual. No? So Obibiya on demonstrate say, meme time there. Ensure na yirifa adishia won crying miamia do Ghana. If you are na fire so drag masters di juma and they be a can say America na man fon say. They be America. There was a company, local company here in Ghana, who was much more than willing to do this job. And but they be done. Yeah, principles now lacking as Ghana for any politicians. No? This is how far we have come with this issue. So I dredge masters matter yada hoy. Okovon that person. The dredge master, say $7 million. The dredge master, and they will cover. They have done. They're almost there. Plans are far advanced. It's on the drawing board. It's in the pipeline. All these pipelines and drawing board plans are far advanced. This year, Unyamia Sampata, dredge masters, the next minister will come. We are almost there. You see, there were lockers there as the pipe moved into action. The people threw all these things. That's what they keep telling us. Ministers and people given positions should stop talking. They should work. They should stop talking. It's like Kolebu. Me be cast much who be juru Kolebu ya to aye breno. Omo dan who sabi FISA and Ghana's Premier West Africa best I refer akon. A dan fi in 10 time in 2 minutes once na atria for Kolebu so no. Omo room 8 omo say buni pa
room 8.
Room 8
na ya dan.
Baby agiji sika. Oh Kolebu. And this is to the chief executive. Mo ko amamon tina fa akon. You should be operational every center, every corner. Because already Kolebu na ye brown holiday. I want time. Hospital, Kamu Yoko Hospital. Even the painting alone. In Kola Ward T2, even the painting alone. Abema we are in the crown. Abba back. Now what talk come within second. Answer a doctor for more branded or more sabaki count. Kolebu ye premiano. Time, papa. And 10 time in 2 minutes once now. Pacha. Nkolia bubu basa doctor for konya. What's why we are? Nyoma any kwasa oje. Obi akoda ho bia ya charge intensive care unit. Ya charge be see, who be voice be. Obi akoda Kolebu bia children's return no one ko intensive care. Bo na bo kaka intensive care. That is the norm. How dey say no. Am see a radio so
yeah, juice ka for intensive care.
Yeah, so akoda ho.
Abra unko.
Unko pharmacy. Unko unko pharmacy nkoje edu bia. That is no, madam. How do you see? That is the so Ghana ni abunya kukuduro say challenge no. Yes, we too know. Yes, we hwehwe and one here patients Robert that wa obewu. Na charge oxygen. Meanwhile, we are the other koy kra no. Any oxygen, any koy ayankufa bia. Me see Kolebu room 8 no. Room 8. A painful the likes of Dr. Komu and Niobium. But the Kolebu CEO, he should not sit on the ass.
Is your CEO on the friend saying?
He should not, because sir openye trase e ma sedua fo a na so nanka ya kan nanka fo okay
ya kan ka ho.
We have challenges with our health facilities. We don't etijuma for musumu health facilities no. Mususu muye. Because the Ghanaian is always not particular about receipt. Ubo bibia pa no account no ko. Yeah. Me see Kolebu room 8. Dr. Costello, you are in the health sector. Check it. The CEO of Kolebu, check it. Board chairman, check it. Room 84 no e binimu jiji sika eni ho kwan so mo jiji. Adanse no wo ho. Adanse no e wo ho. It will be the country Ghana no. If we say we are relying on Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and His Excellency the former President John Dramani Mahama, we are dead. We are dead. Oh my no nyoma bia bisi basa. Ye wia ni ase atwa hu ni ase be blame aban was to the president of the land. Say ye John Mahama say Nana Addo, especially in this time Nana Addo ni kasa. We make a lot of noise. We are free near the free to about so ntiase. We are free near the free to about also won TB da. Na free na wo ye na aban ni sika nka hwan na nkokọ jimbra. Deliberately you are causing it. Eti ye be koso atua. When people don't understand that, I say yes, you know, obi anu anu wato no. Let me remind you, obi ahokyere pa friend ahokyere ebi wo system nim. Afre na mati boys ni terms na boys are bre. Na me ntiase. Ahokyere friend ahokyere no. We cannot run away from this country that ahokyere system nim. Yeah. Iti GIG for kwada me bo mo so. Omo nya sa 3x4 akan drama no mo ye hono. Ni pania brewo Ghana tibi omo yo. So obi buabuan ho kakra no kaka ne sa COVID be mu ebu ho na wo fo kra na anas na dwuma ya say. We see delayed payment it my first opportunity, second opportunity, third opportunity, so there's two cannot please. Obeya kra mo be proud. And ni brewo no. They shouldn't be doing these write-ups and giving these explanations.
I was trying to appreciate the statement and buy.
Yeah.
Say Omoma students no timelines within which to pay the school fees. And the more mutual school fees after the deadline, no Mundi Fair program, no. And I'm like, what kind of nonsense is that?
The one can walk be
no, but the point is it here. One man nipan admission. Woman admission, one man the timelines on for entry school fees. Granted, say timeline nipa hundo koko tia the school fees. How does paying the school fees after timeline no prevent Nipano from enjoying that? I don't even understand.
Yeah.
And Omutia after deadline they paid penalty. And the school fees paid is non-refundable. Because Nipano may say timeline now charging a penalty. What your penalty na school fees no worry. Or say on the fair program. I don't even understand. And sometimes I'm more tenacity taking some of these decisions.
Yeah, you know,
I don't even get
it.
Say space is now available in the school, a different conversation. But more space there. Where from this whole thing?
Yeah, because me catch them point blank. So man, you careful. I'm going to one year better to dining me now. Yeah, bro, forgive me for because where the country is heading towards. No, and you joke, please stop it. People struggle to make money. Now, we see MBA ya dream. Now say kakra. I want you all Ghana. No, you have no idea what's able to. Every morning, I wake up and my prayer is that myself for tabat, myself come and 3 times a day. Do you know the people who are suffering? Do you know how much many Ghanaians have? Not that they are lazy. If you have an opportunity, that's why I need to be because those like us who have the opportunity, a privileged opportunity. Now, but you have no kind of crutch, no kind of crutch, a bam paying for position paying for no. It brings me back to some conformity from Keda. Please. No, I'm from baby, interview Keda for no. Ma menhwe GIG for statement omodi aba. Ahamodi kolebu CEO ni din na send me on. Yes, Dr. Opokuware Ampoma ni din no. Enti doc se wutie ya for mama hini info awo no bibi koso room 8. Not just an info with evidence.
With evidence from room 8.
Omo digit to us omo 20 ni omo 40 omo de 3x4 saka wo kolebu no. Room 8. I'm specific on that room.
Yeah. Room 8. Inti Onyake. But we say, further to management's directive to students who failed to register for the semester to defer their programs, management wishes to provide further clarification as follows. In preparation towards the reopening of schools, management circulated the calendar for the academic year, which detailed registration timelines for students. The initial deadline for registration for continuing students, as captured in the academic calendar, was 26th December 2020. Management decided to extend the registration deadline to 8th January 2021 after tertiary institutions received the green light from the presidency to reopen on the 9th of January 2021. In a quest to ensure that as many students as possible registered for the 2020-2021 academic year, management decided to again extend the deadline for registration to 3rd February 2021. As act of na public affairs department statement as an act of magnanimity, management upon expiration of the 3rd February deadline approved 25th February 2021 as final deadline for the payment of the minimum 60% of fees and subsequent registration. Student registration constitutes a vital part of academic procedures in tertiary institutions the world over, as it influences decisions regarding lecture hall allocation, preparation of lecture and examination timetables, among others. The several deadline extensions resulted in an unprecedented 24-week registration window without any penalty payment. This decision by management is in consonance with Section 9.3 of the Institute Undergraduate Academic Policies and Procedures, which stipulates that students who fail to register in person or by proxy during the official registration period at the beginning of the semester forfeit their right to register for the semester or the entire academic year. It also satisfies Section 13.5 of the same policy, which stipulates that students who absent themselves from class for 21 days in a semester without official permission from the registrar are deemed not to have satisfied the class attendance requirement for the semester and shall not be assessed as having completed the program. Management notification to students who fell foul of the above sections was to ensure that affected students do not lose their studentship. Deferment of programs should therefore not be seen as a punishment, but as an opportunity to retain studentship. In line with the institute practice, payment, no, maybe it's only fair I finish reading. Maybe I can just 2 paragraphs. In line with the institute practice, payment made by student before deferment is credited to the student account. The general public is by this statement informed that management of the institute came to this decision after careful consideration to ensure that the academic processes required to keep the school running are upheld. Public Affairs Unit and at this statement about essentially the school can students no opportunity to register.
No, you are not their spokesperson.
Video where and the Ekosiisen campus. Okay, into Mumra Facebook page, Mumra measure the Ekosiisen GIJ campus and the videos. Fatwe. Na Mumra Ebi. Oman. Now say I'm interested.
Now say una arbitration man.
Na say statement no.
What can we? No, no, say dem open no. I can greet ko for the Accra tabet na obetrim. Kania ye dum no. Kumasi ye dundum kania. Kem ko ye dundum kania. En crime pass ye dundum kania. En kania nko a ye dundum kania sa. En kania nko a ye dundum kania sa. De bia da ye dundum kania. Mo so mo fa share the limbre. Mo say tripping and power of the ye dundum ka. Obi me come as ma na ontiase. Me area ho de. Don me agblaje aboko bi ho ne de. Oh. Kumasi the worst baby am roll ma motino. Enye. I'm saying that
it do for long
enough for long. Me say me Samsung fridge. I say one to me and carry also refer to PR is Emrao. Emrao PR say now my unim say Emrao Ghana ha. E kire say una oba kire zamra. Me kwa ko dealer should me fridge na ko si PR say. No mo fa to mo technical observers no. Emrao say the end say power no. Me da wase. It wuru sa no. Me say nyame say o ma so TV enko off. Now I could do process. No, but it's painful.
Say Kumasi de no.
It's painful.
E so pepra.
Media also so pepra.
To me fata into a timetable na mra.
So trip na what so now we
call on them to come and explain. But say
no
shedding
you speak on behalf of them. I'm saying you speak on behalf of them.
I don't speak on behalf of them.
The first explanation I said because me trust him within 2 minutes. Me can you show doom like 10 times. Why? Nobody is telling me anything. Why?
No, until we call on them to bring explanation. But
beyond the explanation,
and we can timetable.
I'm saying that will be beyond the prep. A day.
Okay.
It be 6 hours.
Okay.
Now we are 8. Now about 5. 5. Now about 12. Every day you are going home, you have to start calling like when we were doing in the previous administration. We should start holding these people responsible
for that long period.
We should.
Yes, that makes sense.
I always call an engineer.
Yeah.
Now the explanation of the education, so we are working on your lines and we are blah blah. Baobi, you nimu fititi o. Mo grid ko for you nimu fititi. These explanations continue to come. Even you know, no more something fantastic. You nimu fititi. It will encourage and urge a new minister there. And now, because the heartbeat, energy to move. The heartbeat, energy to move. And they said the world there's no barbers, any hairdressers, any almost everybody, especially in the meat industry, you know, how we suffered. It is not that you're trying to boy same the boy same the a desperate mother.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
No, your color is green. Why me pacho?
No. Now we see the colors that they have.
Your color is green. Your color is green.
Do kabia now can make color. Yen make color a green. Your color.
No, my color. Doesn't mean into America say your color.
No.
Now your color bedroom. I say where bedroom.
Now only my color is green. You say color they will come as soon as the color you show. Not go beyond me color, me penka say, yeah, color. Don't do a cabia now, can waiting.
Tobo. Maybe be a make be no.
Don't expose me by reading what is here.
Maybe I make be and when you know so.
Okay,
and I made a be a make be. It is sure. The last time I checked, now when I hosted Bedroom.
Okay, hold on.
Jason Bedroom Ekosiisen green. Any. In the air color you green.
Okay, so Asempa color then.
And by programs. Asempa ben okay.
Ekosiisen
you green and I making.
I cannot verify the document that you are reading. Mama, what is getting the document? Not now for too many minutes. I cannot verify.
It was on me quite a pepe.
No, that.
Ekosiisen, but let's also inform GIJ management. Say, let's find amicable solutions to some of these things. Say, students, despite all the deadlines, that's a student that you have fees, with penalty. There is a reason why they paid the penalty. And it's almost a penalty. I can't hold there. There should be a way out of this. The scenes at GIJ, any videos, who your Facebook live streams is here, and this should not be happening in this day and age, especially when controversy. This should not be happening. Yeah.
Just two callers. On what is happening tomorrow, just two callers. Now say the CBG for Abadomi was already almost was just two callers.
Hey, CBG for I do. Now, I mean, was almost
easy.
Wow. CBG.
And then Consolidated Bank of Ghana.
Bank of Ghana.
Yes, Consolidated Bank of Ghana.
I'm saying, Omuti Ekosiisen pa. And now only Obisumo boy Juma. Well PM ni
CBG.
Jingle say why your shoes need no more can and
there's a comedy calendar CBG.
Internet on some be surprise.
Wow.
On be surprise.
Wow.
CBG. But almost bibi ntomu omo person mbekasa. Yen do ma.
Yeah, yen kaon.
Edi achade ni. Yen ka de be kan CBG.
Wow.
Na do obi o ma fo
ni o mind na na mo da CBG.
Personal loans, the minimum that qualifies. Personal loans are offered to individual salary workers who receive their salaries through their CBG account.
Yeah.
As such as
oh, sasa ukwaje utimi o salaried account with CBG inquiry on bema personal loan. Which is fantastic.
Okay.
And the more amoya bosumi aketua you take advantage. Wow.
Okay. And the show was
we say Ghana here chocolate.
Say flex. But you can come you flex plus. A hybrid account designed for individuals.
And I mean how they coin.
Now the coin.
Now the
coin.
Now the
coin. I don't know how you know to say the North Canadian president.
But I'm a Canadian president.
No more flex plus.
Yeah.
And no more priority account. Priority account is interested. Obi to first class when I say every day. Enjoy priority services, exclusive lifestyle benefits, and great insurance packages for you and your family with our flexible transaction account.
One thing.
Okay, then I have to be there.
Yeah.
CBG.
Yeah, CBG. Almost we stand with you. And the tagline I cry made there. And I think because of competition in the banking space, so when your banker who live by this tagline, so we stand with you. Not just say, and found the obekum, and they've also deployed technology very, very well.
Okay.
And for example, say now to fee now for phone no dial *924#. *924#. Unim say banking transaction be up so we be obetmatna fee aye on your phone. Just by dialing *924#. And then you are good to go. To our office and perform any banking transaction anywhere, anytime in Ghana. Alternatively, ATMs nenso ye adwuma, all their other electronic platforms no eye adwuma a obetimi akọ. No, for state housing.
Now, clarification. The chambers way.
The chambers.
I want to clarify something on the Works and Housing Minister and what he said yesterday. He didn't categorically state that the government was going to permanently and the perennial Accra drains.
flooding.
He said it was a shared responsibility.
Okay.
So
That makes sense.
So yeah, of course. It was a shared responsibility. We have known this shared responsibility from 19 Kojohoho. Who is not playing what? Who is not doing what? If government is serious about the dredge matter, government should demonstrate. If the assemblies wants to punish us, who live recklessly by throwing away refuse later anyhow now, government should act through the assemblies. Until we get to that point, and until I get Chibiano, over lorry parks, it is said you did job lorry parks, so not a fear. Ubako Circle, Ubako Kanishi, Ubako How to Station, almost all the stations, Malata stations, not to talk about markets. You're free to say the enemy left from your right. Until certain punitive measures are put in place. Ozebozu, Sanitation Minister, Works and Housing Minister, whoever minister cannot achieve. Because I do bra. As I say, I buy any mrewa Ghana, any young kasi di one-on-one, a face here squarely. Because you're no,
but I think that is where the call say a shared responsibility is relevant.
No, how many years in it?
No, Tobo. And we have to understand Dredge Masters is a private company.
No, I'm saying
a private company with a contract to dredge or don't dredge.
Engaged by who?
Engaged by the government of Ghana.
So this government has a responsibility.
Yes, I agree. Inti, the point is say yaya and tumra and go or dot drain anymore. We might not probably even need dredge masters. Because of human behavior, any attitude in Akwako here, see Benya dredge masters to be constantly dredging the Odo. And wouldn't him how relevant Odon so a year if we want to solve a drainage problem in this country.
Exactly my point.
And I think the shared responsibility thing is something we have to hammer. For me, it dovetails into Nkoma Adebiayedi indiscipline in the system. And was our buyer one family. But the people living along the Odo say Obeko along the Odo and Kofua Yimura Wufie. No, afa abetuogu odonim doesn't make sense.
But when they punish you,
Makacho said you cannot legislate against every human being.
No, I'm not saying you are legislating against that, but there should be a caution. There should be a deterrent.
Yes.
If those things are not there, Debia Daobi, and I'm catching you. See, Obijina, Tessano, Debia, the example.
Yes.
Edwin Shogua. You think that every day the person will not be encouraged?
No, but the point is, Ebia, there's another person be on Nusujina Baby Jones or Emma Assembly be chain or Epanisheno. You cannot see the Obia everywhere.
No, Ghana.
And you need to also talk to the conscience of people.
We have talked and talked and talked. In the red light, the rate at which I see a red light in Ghana.
Yes.
At your education, they are previously. So it is not that you are dealing with that society who are appealing to the conscience. Or better said, yaka over time. Where the SSS to take and I say, Nicholas, the rate at which a net driver for Amokomunim, dear, or a shankem, a conkain, a red light, appealing to what conscience again? It's deliberate. Deliberate. The rate at which the Minister Batina say, not sorry, no money, or Bashano will be dealing with it. All kind of say, other major responsibility, ignore what you want to, baby, a muddy area. Because one feature, one is up. Majority of the won't go for a So don't come and sit here. I'm talking about the regional minister, Greater Accra. But now I say he's going to deal. It's not possible.
Why is it not possible?
Another thing.
Why do you think it's
no, another thing?
24th.
Okay, also that been or start here 2 channel.
On sirens now.
Also that been.
No, I don't think he gave timelines. But I'll say one of his priority areas to deal with. Why is it not possible? Make me point, no. If that is not possible, then we might as well shut down this country and go and see.
We need to.
But the point is,
we need to. If it's about what I'm saying, I'll say shutting down of this country.
Yes.
We need to. Now say market here, Obi. Or say kind of priorities.
Yes.
Market here.
Are you saying that Nuntia manin 2-1?
Ebe increase kura.
Emanin 2-1.
Ebe increase more the impunity.
No, but that is where the problem is. The call say
the problem is with him
because
his people. It's not with us.
With him and his people, are his people not part of us? His people are also Ghanaians.
na dem make on say me say onu ankasa na mo na otu no
yes
so wonu koyi obi eni ase impuna one ankasa no contribute to taking off that thing from your people before you come to na any private people say na is there. That's my argument. So I have a problem with ankasa no. To me, it was unnecessary because there'll be a problem no one can. You are with them 247. Solve that problem, and then when you come out, you can deal with those. But
the point is, for him as a minister, Yamau a ministerial position. Why identify that this is a challenge? Challenge, no. Why won't call for in the political class? Na you have to make a move. The move will begin from you engaging them. And I think the last time Obahano, he spoke about engaging the IGP. Because at the end, the police are supposed to be law enforcement agents.
No,
but the point is, they know.
But Uncle Shasa engagement as a parliament. The MPs and
but he said it. He said it the last time, sir.
But he will engage all parliamentarians. This is positive provocation. Let's see whether you will be successful in this area. Young Shas will be successful in this area.
No, but my approach to this will be, say, okay, I try, and ye. Rather than saying, say, Young Shas will be successful. In previous time, saying, ye, in this time, if you say,
in previous time, no, Obi, the approach is that the people who are doing the siren business, no, and you're no one in call for.
So let's tell him, say,
let's tell him,
say, this time around, no, the approach should be this way.
That has been the issue all these years. And there's a set of people being able. And the same people, and the party chairman, an MP, a minister, somebody in high place, or those are the people. It's you become where you are. Your people every day, now, you're with them. It's no better announcement.
No, but the point is, say, a new minister would have to sell his vision to the people. Say, this is what I want to achieve. And get the buy-in from the people because you are leading people.
Obi.
It is a one-man announcement and communicate here. And you know how communication is relevant to leadership.
I'm saying that. Say, or no.
Yes.
So, onime futua. Onko kancha abwa kokoshidi. In this case, referring to his people.
Yes.
Say, onusu sa kokonti omrefi.
No, Oman. I will not agree with you.
No, that is I don't have a problem.
No, unim. Yes, sir. It defeats the campaign we've been on
because they have
all these years.
Overcome defeat. Nana Duka Galamsiasem. He for the defeating another purpose.
No, but that is why we should continue talking.
But I'm saying that
even the people.
But even in talking about it, what have you gone through? What have I gone through?
No, but
what is the you think that by mere announcement here?
Yes.
Why do I always talk about we talk but we don't enforce? He is going to have a head-on collusion as a minister with a government in power.
Yes.
That's
that is why we are here to then say who say at the end of all the
are you saying
we have to support
are you saying the national security phone maybe to Galamsey?
No, but the point is there are few people who would want to scuttle every good plan. And that's why we are also here. It won't national security new corner or will be my
I have drawn the attention of the minister to the fact that he should concentrate on other priorities because this one the easiest of all his priorities. Go and engage your people. They engage in those yes.
It's a big problem.
Who created that problem? It is them.
No. And we have a minister who says he would want to solve the problem.
So go to them. Don't come and engage me. We are not involved in siren business. They are involved in siren business.
He knows
them.
No, the mere fact that Obahano does not mean he's engaging you. He's using your platform to reach out to the people.
I'm saying that he should go to them.
But mind you, say, apart from people of the political class, and Obia Koto V8, private person be to V8, because some of the sirens are sold
almost
on
85% of VAs are owned by members of parliament, ministers, former ministers, presidential aides.
Yes.
And you can't run away from it. How many businessmen are owning V8?
I know that.
More than V8.
I know that. But the point is, who engage some people in the political class, no? You also have to know, say, it is not a year car now, no, I saw siren, no. Say, MP, nature.
Okay, so you prepare about change. If we can have a conversation, because honestly, but they say honestly, cause be about meeting. And even I will be back and we have a conversation. But again, I respect your position, but I'm saying that problem has to do with his own people. They be that the mom right, they don't know.
Yeah.
It's not who's a COVID will be at Wagum. It's a any parties, no. It's all over.
Yeah.
We will come back and say there's a problem. Now who caused them? Those are the helm of affairs. Obu money go to your parties.
Yeah.
Obu money to go to kwaye.
Yeah.
Now say me party if you ask me party no. It's not possible.
No, it's true. I agree
Yes,
with you on
Obi.
that
So
stuff.
that is how we have lived in this country.
Yeah.
Omu ankasa omu shamrano. Omu nebu mrano so, but they expect that your form no.
Yeah,
They
maybe
did
mrano
mrano so. That's my problem. That's my problem.
Yeah.
And I think I'm collaboration no. As vulnerable as most of us are. How many people in that hasty moment, you know, and they bet check your receipts.
Yeah.
Ghana, Adomo, Amo Jumaye. Now we are found SLB yare for no, then you what that sense of patriotism, that heartlessness, no. Why? Because ABR, also I have engaged police people. When they go to effect arrest and they come, they claim that some bosses order from above. So do I have to go get myself worried again to go and be arresting Jenny people again? I'll deal with them down there. And in dealing with them, what do? Of course, police pick up 2 beach na Jolu. Traffic light and Fiesta Royal.
CCA.
Missy, the Fiesta Royal Sunday.
Okay.
You know what they were doing? Car no much ultra red light movie. Almost ultra red. I follow the cast.
True.
I follow the cast.
Uche mu I'm
saying Jolu. We don't talk.
No, it's true. And unim say Hong Kong. Because I think apart from Jolu, baby Baptist sorry we. N1 so say Baptist sorry baby Takia boy, Pastor Takia boy sorry anyway. E ho sa traffic light the same thing. It won't say omutete baby. Unya sha red lights.
Okoya no akọwi no asate no asabe gina.
Onu no asabe.
Oso kwa no asabe na enye Ghana petrol no use. Those IGP no nkoka de ebien. We should appeal to their conscience. Service with integrity. They have conscience problem.
Yes.
How much more me a citizen of Ghana? So the service with integrity na kasa crowd to former and there are no punitive measures.
Yes.
They are just slave queens or police mo today. Unti bida. Akwa binya.
That is why we should. No. Atubiga. Yes. Tina say mame. Right. But tina say mame na